Eagles Entertainment.
What's up, everybody? Carson Wentz here. Obviously, some interesting times that we're living in these days, but I just want to challenge everybody to keep practicing social distancing. It might be uncomfortable, it might be awkward. The times that we're living in are uncertain. There might be some fear involved, but for me, to just trust in the Lord through these times and know that He's still working in and through it. But keep practicing social distancing. Spend a lot of time with your family. I know quarantine can sometimes bottle people up and drive them crazy. I know for me it's tough I want to get out and I want to go do a bunch of things, but I'm still able to maintain my workouts here at home in my home gym and just spend a lot more time with my wife who's about to have a baby and my dogs. So find a way to stay entertained, stay active, spend a lot of time with your family, enjoy it while you can, and I believe that things are to change sooner than later.
Welcome, Eagles everywhere, to the Eagles Insider Podcast, presented by Lincoln Financial Group. Eagles Insider Dave Spadaro with you on this Tuesday. That was Carson Wentz you heard from there as we all continue to do our part to get through this COVID-19 world pandemic. Hope everyone is safe wherever you are around the world. We're here to talk some Eagles, to give you a little bit of relief from the challenges in our day-to-day lives right now. We've got a great podcast for you. In a bit, we will introduce a new segment here on the Eagles Insider Podcast. It's called the Eagles Flashback, and it involves the launching point moment of the 2017 Eagles Super Bowl season. Yes, that is the Jake Elliott 61-yard field goal at Lincoln Financial Field. But first, we want to introduce to you, to get to know him a little bit off the field, one of the newest Philadelphia Eagles. The prize signing. Well, he hasn't signed yet. The prize agreement to terms player of free agency, defensive tackle Javon Hargrave, 4 years with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he was an outstanding nose tackle for the team in the western part of Pennsylvania.
Pocket collapses, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave back inside the 15, near the 12.
Wow, that was great. That's the way you collapse the pocket.
Now Hargrave is an Eagle, and on Monday afternoon, I had an opportunity to talk to him about coming to the Eagles and being part of what should be a dominating defensive line. Congratulations, Javon. Well, I guess first question is an obvious one. How does it feel to be a Philadelphia Eagle next to Fletcher Cox and with Malik Jackson and with that group up front?
Oh yeah, it's just a great feeling being surrounded by some dogs. For me, just coming from Pittsburgh, I had a lot of talent around me, and just going to the Eagles, it's just like the same thing. Just with Fletch, Malik, Hassan, Barnett, Brandon. It's just a lot of people on that defensive line. So I'm just happy and just enthused to, be able to bring what I got to the table. And, I ain't gonna really say too much. I ain't gonna say a lot on the field, but I just let my play do my talking. I can do it all, man. I just love football, man. I just love going out there and competing at the highest level. And, being with the Eagles, it's just going to be a lot of people and a lot of eyes on you. So that's an even better.
For fans who aren't quite sure the difference, Javon, you played nose tackle in Pittsburgh. The scheme is different here in a four-man front. What does that mean for you in terms of how you approach the game, how you attack the line of scrimmage?
Man, at the end of the day, it's just football for me. A lot of people call me a nose, but honestly, I always knew I was a D tackle because that's all I did in college was really play in the scheme like I'm going to right now. That's what Pittsburgh wanted me to do. It took me a while to just adjust to that, but I think a scheme like this is more for, it's like a D lineman dream to be able to play for something like this. Just where they kind of let you get off and, go make plays. So for me, just transforming to a 3-4 to a 4-3, I'm real excited. That's all I really talk about nowadays is just getting the opportunity to play in this defense.
Javon, when did you fall in love with the game of football?
I think it was about fourth grade. I played D-line basically my whole life. I mean, I played running back and stuff like that. But for me, like in fourth grade, I felt like defensive line was just so easy for me. I don't know, it came real natural. Like every other position I was kind of okay at, but just for me playing defensive line at a young age, it just made me really love football. And I mean, it brought me a long way for my career.
So wait, did you just say you used to play running back? I mean, I can't imagine like that was a really fair fight.
Oh yeah, I used to love it. You know when you're young, that's everybody's favorite thing. They just want the ball. That's the people who get all the credit. But I learned quick that I'd rather be the one hitting than getting hit. That's two different positions. So I went away from that position real quick.
What were your thoughts going into free agency? Was it kind of like being recruited out of high school? I mean, did you enjoy the whole process?
Yeah, I did. It was just interesting to see teams want you. That's a big thing in the NFL. It's a lot of great players that play this game of football, but just seeing a team really want you and really enthused about you, it just gave me a good feeling, and just really gave me a great feeling just coming in and just working hard and making everybody feel like they made the right decision.
I don't know if you watch football, but when you watched Fletcher play, what did you like study him? Like, give me a scouting report on Fletcher Cox.
Man, he's strong. It's so funny you say that because it was when I was in Pittsburgh, he had like a club, I believe it was a club where he basically knocked the offensive lineman over. Everybody was just wondering, like, man, is this man really that strong? Like, and not to be really all over him, but it was just really impressive just to look at somebody that really made the NFL O lineman look so little, just so small. So of course, I mean, football, Fletcher Cox, he's one of the best in the game, and that's just. I mean, I ain't even speaking really trying to boost him up, but he's basically the best in the game at the position. So it's it's a great feeling just to be seeing somebody just witnessing somebody you done seen for years go to work.
Do you anticipate being with those guys, taking your game to another level?
Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, I'm around a lot of great people, a lot of vets that done been in the game so long. I mean, I know I'm not the youngest in the game, but I always know it's a lot more to learn in this football world. So I'm excited to see how they work, and I mean, if they mind, I want to just come in and try to work with them and just get better with them. So it's just, I mean, it's a lot of great players on this team. So I'm just excited to be a part of it.
Javon, I know the nickname is Gravedigger. If you could tell fans the origin of the nickname, and I mean, it's not a bad nickname for a defensive tackle.
And that's just something my defensive coordinator in college gave me. I can say Gravedigger. I just really was hitting quarterbacks. So that's one of the things that my defensive coordinator in college he gave to me, and I put it on Instagram and in college, and it just carried to the league.
Last name Grave, and then you just started hitting quarterbacks, and that was the Digger part?
Yeah, that's basically it. It's crazy because my last name Hargrave, so I don't know where he got the Digger from, but he just put the Gravedigger together. He just put the Gravedigger. When I was going to school, everybody thought that was my name, so everybody called me that in college.
I love that. And then I also saw that you were quite a basketball player. How would you, if you were writing a scouting report on yourself, how would you have described your basketball game?
It's so funny. People gonna laugh, but I always tell people I'm probably a poor man, Zion Williamson. I can't say I ain't jumping like Zion, but that's basically how my game was. More, undersized in the post, bullying people, just playing bully ball with everybody, being stronger. Maybe not the taller than everybody, but it was more like a Zion, Zach Randolph type of game. Just bully ball with everybody.
That's awesome. Did those kind of skills help you when you got to the football field? All that athletic ability, those feet, the quickness?
Oh, of course. I think that's where I got my footwork from. Like, just being able to be out there with them little guys moving around and just running and jumping and doing everything like that. That is the big thing I think that helped me on the football field, was being able to do that.
Javon, you sound really excited to be a Philadelphia Eagle. That's cool. What has this last week been like as it's kind of settled in that you are moving to Philadelphia?
Man, it's exciting. I'm just so ready to go. That's how me and my family just been so excited. They just can't wait to get down there. I mean, everything now is just, we just being patient right now, but I just can't wait to meet everybody and just get going with my teammates and just seeing the city. I just heard so many good things, and I heard I got some good food spots, so I'm just ready to see everything about Philly.
And the fans they're into it here. You heard that, right?
Oh yeah, I've been heard that. I can tell though. I can tell. We came there. I came there my rookie year, and I just remember being there and just seeing how it was there. So I'm just glad I'm on the other side now when I come.
Yes, you are. Javon, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out to join me, and can't wait to meet you. And how difficult is it for you right now to get your workouts in and to deal with all this isolation and social distancing and so forth that we all must do?
And it is crazy. I done figured it out though. I'm getting up real early. I order a bike to my crib just so I can get some cardio in during the day. I'm going to run on fields. Got some weights at the house. So I'm finding ways. To get better still. That's really what it is. I'm just making the most. Going back old school with the sit-ups and push-ups. Just trying to get it in.
Love it. Hey, Javon, thank you so much. Can't wait to see you in Philly.
Thank you.
Thanks very much to Javon Hargrave. We look forward to meeting him at the NovaCare Complex and seeing him suit up in 2020 and beyond. Now for our first Eagles flashback. The date was September 27th, 2017. It was an incredibly warm day at Lincoln Financial Field as the 1-1 Philadelphia Eagles welcomed in the New York Giants. The Giants playing the Eagles tough that day. Late in the fourth quarter, a 24-24 game. The Eagles and Carson Wentz moving the football quickly. A completion to Alshon Jeffrey, giving the Eagles a glimmer of hope. Well, all it would take would be a franchise record 61-yard field goal to beat the Giants. We turn it over now to the radio booth. Merrill Reese and Mike Quick with the call.
Well, this will be a 61-yard attempt. That was a big play by Alshon Jeffrey to make the catch and go out of bounds. Are we expecting this one? No. But once upon a time, Mike and I did a game in Tampa where the Bucks kicked the 62-yarder.
And this is the dream of a kicker. Those dreams that they have
Here we go.
Winning games, this is that one.
Yeah, but it's 61 yards. Hold your breath. Ball is spotted. The kick is away. And the kick is... It's good! And the Eagles win!
This is that dream I talked about.
They win!
He's had this dream before.
61 yards! The longest kick in Eagles history.
Oh, my goodness.
We forgive him for the 30-yarder last week.
Do you believe in miracles?
Oh, my goodness. 61 yards.
What's that movie? Little Giants.
Oh,
do you believe in miracles?
The Eagles won the game 27-24. Elliott carried off the field, and after the game, a kicker only in his second game with the Eagles. A week earlier, he had missed a 30-yard field goal. Quick, name the kicker who Elliott replaced. The name, Caleb Sturgis. So nobody really knew a whole lot about Elliott, a rookie at the time, plucked off the Cincinnati Bengals practice squad. He makes the 61-yard field goal, and after the game, he was cool as could be meeting the media.
Take us through the kick from snap till when you saw the refs.
It's kind of all a blur to me. I don't really know. I just know that the ball was in the air for a really long time, real close to that right upright.
So you try anything that long before the game? Do you normally try anything that long?
No, I usually don't go out that long. During the course of my warm-up, I'll usually go out to 50, 56, maybe 57, and just kind of call it a day from there.
Earlier field goal, the one that you missed, it looked like you had a lot of leg on that one and cleared it by a mile. Did you have confidence heading into that final kick, knowing that you kind of hit that one squarely earlier?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted another opportunity. Missing that one earlier. Thought I hit that one really, really well. Just started down the middle and just kind of ended up fading left with the wind there. So I wasn't completely demoralized by it, but definitely wanted another shot there.
Off the foot, did you think it was good?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely questioning it while I was in the air, but it felt really good off the foot, and just thankful it stayed right there.
What was your mindset after the miss last week, and then after this one earlier?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of approach every miss the same way and every make the same way. I kind of just have a 1 to 2 minute rule, something that I kind of learned to do in high school. You miss a kick, you got 1 minute to get over it and bounce back. You make a kick, you got 1 minute to enjoy it and bounce back. So, I don't dwell on it for too long, but that's definitely one that I wanted back, and glad I got another opportunity.
That field goal would launch a 9-game winning streak as the Eagles vaulted to the top of the NFC and, of course, the NFC East on their way to securing the number 1 seed in the postseason and eventually, February 4th, 2018, defeating the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 52. I hope you enjoyed our first Eagles flashback. And I thank you for joining us here on the Eagles Insider Podcast, presented by Lincoln Financial Group. Thanks to Peter Kelly for his production, Ray Doyle for his promotion, and for you joining us here once again on the Eagles Insider Podcast. I've seen some 5-star ratings. I thank you very much for them. I invite you to keep them coming. The more listeners we attract, the more we come your way with the very best access inside the Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Eagles Insider Podcast presented by Lincoln Financial Group. I'm Dave Spadaro saying thanks for joining, everyone. Have yourselves a great Eagles day. Fly, Eagles, fly. And stay healthy and safe wherever you are.
EAGLES, Eagles!